For the first time today, Colorado lawmakers heard a bill named for and pushed by the family of a 17-year-old cyclist hit by a car and killed in 2023.
Magnus White was killed on a training ride in Boulder County. The driver, Eva Smiljanska, was convicted of vehicular homicide and sentenced to 4 years in prison. But she wasn't given a sobriety test at the scene, something that lawmakers and Magnus's parents have told us is unacceptable.
It was shocking to everyone, and seeing that and hearing that over and over again, realized like there's a big, problem here we need to address.
It's shocking, and it's not the way that justice should be carried out in a tragic situation like that.
Magnus Law would change the way law enforcement responds to crashes like this one by requiring them to offer voluntary sobriety tests.
Denver 7's Colette Bordelon was at the state capitol today, where the bill advanced on a unanimous vote.
What happened on a Denver road just a few years ago?
We were left with questions.
Is a crash that may never come with answers.
Flew over the car. I landed underneath a parked car that was in the side of the road. First thought was we'd just been hit by a drunk driver.
Brian Reed says the driver was never tested for drugs or alcohol, which is why he's at the Colorado Capitol supporting a bill he believes would have changed his case.
When they first told me about it, I was like, they don't already do that?
This is happening far too often in Colorado.
State Senator John Carson is one of the lawmakers working on a bipartisan proposal that would require law enforcement offer voluntary portable breathalyzer tests to drivers involved in crashes where someone is seriously injured or killed.
In those situations where there isn't that immediate probable cause, but we still want the offer to be made, and we don't see a constitutional problem. And the person will be told they have a right to refuse.
The story behind Senate Bill 132, called Magnus Law, dates back to July of 2023, when 17-year-old cyclist Magnus White was hit and killed on the Diagonal Highway.
My name is Michael White. I'm Magnus's dad.
His parents told lawmakers the details from that day that completely changed their lives.
A car had left the roadway and traveled 300 feet into a field. There were no skid marks, and a 17-year-old boy was dead.
Evidence presented inside a Boulder County courtroom showed the woman behind the wheel, Eva Smiljanska, was drinking into the very early morning hours on the day of the crash. She was not screened for drugs or alcohol at the scene, and her case was never considered for driving under the influence charges.
And the only person tested for drugs or alcohol that day was Magnus.
I spoke with the Whites before this bill was introduced.
If the driver, hypothetically, had been charged with DUI as well, how would that have changed this case?
But we would have gotten to the truth faster.
That's why Magnus Law needs to be there. Puts in their mind that, is this a crash investigation or is this a crime investigation?
Magnus Law cleared its first committee hearing with unanimous support from lawmakers.
We don't want anybody else to have to go through what they've gone through.
With people like Reed, hoping it one day helps answer questions on Colorado roadways when looking for answers. In the Capitol, Colette Bordelon, Denver 7.
And Colette is Denver's political reporter covering the biggest stories in politics. So scan the QR code to get in touch with her, or you can email her at colette.bordelon@denver7.com.